Okay, welcome back. In this one, we're going to combine 6, 7, 8, and I believe there is 9. So we're going to do all those in one shot here because they're not too big. So let's defluff this. A $5 million issue of bonds was sold at par. Okay, so that is what we issued it for, right? By the Capital Projects Fund, debt insurance costs included $45,000. So that was debt insurance cost. And then we have 5. That was the prepaid insurance cost. Okay, so let's do these entries. We're going to start off in the Capital Projects Fund. And we issued bonds, right? So that means we got cash and we have other financing sources. Proceeds of bonds. So that would be the 5 million. 5 million there also. Okay, so we issued the bonds. And then we have expenses or expenditures. And we pay them with cash. How much do we have for expenditures? Well, that 45 and the 5 right here is going to be 50,000. Okay. And then we have the governmental activities. Where we're going to issue the bond. Which was the 5 million. And then we're going to have to split this out into the bond issuance expenses. And then prepaid insurance costs. And we're going to pay it with cash, right? So the bond issuance cost was 45 45. And the prepaid insurance is 5. So we're paying a total of 50,000. Okay. So we defluffed it and we took care of all that. Now let's go on to number 7 and see what's going on there. Due to an unexpected change in interest rates, a village issued take the issuance and multiply it by 0.02, right? Because this is 98, we need 2 more to get to 100, which is this. So we have our discount, and then we have the amount we actually received. Okay, so again, we're going to start off with the issuance of the bond, and it goes to the Capital Projects Fund. And we issued the bond, so we're going to have cash and other financing uses. Oops, went the wrong way. Other financing uses, discount on bonds. And then we have other financing sources, which is the proceeds of bonds. So the cash we know is actually $24.50, right? Because we calculated that out. Other financing uses, discount on the bonds. And then we have governmental activities. And we're going to hit cash for the bond, the discount. And bonds payable. Okay. Now remember, the bonds payable portion is always going to be what we owe. So we issued $2.5 million worth of stock. So we're always going to owe that amount. We actually received 2,450,123. So we actually received 2,450,000, and we got less than we owe, which means it's a discount. $1,000 note payable. So we're going to come over here, and again, we're going to start off in the Capital Projects Fund. And we got cash, and we have a notes payable. Okay, this is pretty straightforward. We know that they're going to be 150 each. Okay, and then we have our governmental activities. So cash and notes payable. And again, that's for the entire 150. Okay, that was pretty straightforward. Now, the last thing we have to do is number 9. So, a county secures a bond anticipation note in the amount of $500,000. So, we got a 500 bond anticipation note, or a BAN, to pay initial expenses for construction of a convention center. The Board of the County Commissioners recommended that the financing department refinance We're going to have other financing sources. Proceeds of the bond anticipation notes. So again, that's 500. Okay, pretty straightforward. We issued the bond anticipation note. We get the cash, and it's an other financing source. And then under the governmental activities, we are going to hit cash because that's what we got. And we're going to have a bond anticipation notes payable, or a BAN, either way. So that was for 500. And that completes this problem, number 19, chapter 6.